This episode is brought to you in partnership with Choose Chicago. Chicago and no. Hey.
Choose Chicago and the plane in the background.
You know?
Hey.
Yeah, I forgot to turn the mics off.
I don't know. You can't see it. It's too far.
Yeah.
And cloudy.
Hey, we out here. We outside.
We outside.
We outside at Wentworth Park. We'll talk about that in a few, but it's a beautiful day out here. Beautiful fall day.
Night. Looking for something dope to do.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know nothing worth. Oh baby,
there you go.
I think I'm gonna marry you.
That's the most disrespectful song ever. I'm looking for something dumb to do. Let's get married.
Hey, talk about
Miss me.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, you ready for today's trivia?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's hear it.
It's not a trivia question for you. It's more of a did you know type of thing today.
I probably didn't.
But did you know the first integrated low-rise housing project in Chicago was here in 1950, the LeClaire Courts. It's named after Antoine LeClaire, who was a landowner, businessman, and
owner.
Come on, baby, landowner.
Oh,
and and businessman, and the founder of Davenport, Iowa.
Wow.
Yeah. It was the first project to be managed by the residents in Illinois history in 1987. And the sad part, the residents were evicted in 2009.
Damn.
And the complex was demolished 2011 for mixed-use housing. And they were promised they had the option. They had the option to move back into the spot. However, they did not. Most people didn't, and there's a vacant lot basically.
Damn.
Now, so that's today's trivia, y'all.
Damn.
Yeah, so pretty crazy. I don't know if I want to end on that.
Well, I guess
we got a show to do.
Buddy.
77 flavors of Chicago right now.
This is the podcast where we visit all 77 of Chicago's historic neighborhoods and discuss their heritage and taste the amazing food.
And if you know anything about us, we love two things, food and Chicago, so I can't wait to burn this gas money.
You ready?
Let's get it.
This is the 77 Flavors of Chicago, the podcast. Hey. Welcome back. I'm Sara.
I'm Dario.
Flip the script today.
We got energy today.
Yeah,
we got energy.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
The Bears are playing today.
Hey, man, look.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to give these Bears.
So you could say that about them, but I can't.
Yeah, well, because I'm an actual fan.
Oh, me too.
Okay. What, y'all?
By association.
Y'all, okay. I like
I'm not a hater.
Right. I can do it. You should be by association. But the Bears do play in a couple hours of us recording this.
Yeah.
By the time you hear this,
they would have lost or lost.
Stop it.
They would have already lost, so it'll be all right.
Let me just reiterate how much I hate
the Packers.
The Packers. Ooh.
Listen, last week when the Bears played the Packers, I walk into the living room. Dario is laying down on the couch facing the wall. Which is the position that he normally naps in. And I'm like, are you sleeping? And he's like, no, I'm watching the game. I was like, first of all, I'm not a Packers player, so you don't need to go off on me.
Hey.
Second of all,
these Bears, boy, they do it to you. It's the Packers that do it, but the Bears be breaking.
You know, I'm telling you, if you want to date a loyal man, date a Chicago sports fan.
Wow. You don't need to do that to us.
Because that is a level of loyalty like no other.
You goddamn right. We ride or die, especially Cubs fans. Go Cubs, baby. What's up? You know?
But the Bears, they just rip your heart out every season.
Yeah, I think the sun just played us right there. Ooh, it's hot as hell now.
Ooh.
God,
now
dog.
the cloud's about to frost over.
I wonder what this video look like.
I'm washed out as hell right now.
Man, look, and I'm just the black blob. Anyway,
I'm matching my sweater.
Yeah,
how's your week?
Because the Bears lost, it was pretty rough.
You know, I feel like as a Cancer male, you're also extremely dramatic when they lose.
I'm not dramatic.
Like, it ruins your entire day.
It does, actually.
Like, there's nothing that could happen with someone I don't know that would ruin my day the way the Bears losing ruins yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Bears. It's been like that for years too. Honestly,
probably your whole life.
My whole life. If the Bears win, it's a great week. If the Bears lose, you know why? Because up until a few years ago, it's only been 16 games during my lifetime. It was only 16 games. So every week counts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're trying to make the playoffs.
How many games?
It's 17. It's only one more game, but like it's still 17 is not a lot of time.
Right. That's not not like baseball where they have like 80.
Yeah, baseball you could lose 60 games and still be a 100-win team.
Unless you're the Cubs.
And then you lose 82 games. Anyway, no, it's How was your week?
Oh, my week was good. I think. What did we do this week?
It feels was like eventful. Let me tell you.
It literally was it?
Yeah.
What did we do?
We was pressed Bears.
Oh yeah, it was an eventful week for sure.
Yeah.
I worked my full-time job.
First full week back.
Ooh, first full week back. I tell you, if you've ever been on vacation and come back, you know the feeling of like, what is my job?
Yeah.
I forgot what I do.
Did you get jet lag a little bit?
A little, but it's like emotional jet lag.
Yeah, maybe. I think you know what it is. That was my first time on a 12-hour, 13-hour flight.
Yeah,
and I think it hit me. It did hit me going.
Well, you're over 30, so your body needs time to recover.
Man. Come on, come on.
Your body just needs that extra time. And you know what's funny? Your sister made a post yesterday, and she was like, "I'm trying to calculate how many hours I can nap before I need to get ready to go out tonight."
Yeah, Deidre.
And I feel like it's very on brand for
the Durhams.
For the Durhams, all nap. Necessary.
Hey, look, if we don't get our nap, it's gonna be a shitty time for somebody else out there.
But if you guys do get your naps, you're a delight.
Yeah, we lit.
Super fun family. No joke. All the siblings are hilarious.
But if we don't get that nap,
oof,
boy, I tell you, it is. It's rough.
Gonna be facing the wall.
Damn. Y'all, are you ready to get into it?
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
What if that was the first date? First time y'all make love.
Ready?
Hey, you ready to get
into it? Don't call it make love.
What you say?
I don't know.
Start
boink.
Start effing. Anyway,
we're adults.
We are adults, and we're on the kids' park. Here we go. Let's get
Don't say that.
Let's get into
Don't say that.
Yeah, that's right.
Not like that.
Yeah, no, y'all know what
Don't
you mean.
come for us.
Yeah, no, for real. We are in community area number 56, Garfield Ridge. Like I said at the top of the show, we are in Wentworth Park, right here on Kennedy Field, baseball field. Nice little turf out here. It's a beautiful Sunday day. beautiful day for us.
It is.
I timestamped the hell out of that, but it's a beautiful day.
That's all right.
It's all good.
They don't know which Sunday and which episode we're recording.
Man, they do the time track. They know we late on this one.
Damn.
Anyway, but we out here, community area number 56, like I say, Garfield Ridge. Boundaries to the north, Pershing Road, 51st Street to the south, 59th Street to the east, railroad tracks at Kitten, yet again, into the west, Harlem Avenue.
These trail tracks are just long as hell.
Well, Chicago is just built off
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see, a list of the names of all the streets in the city, and then where they come from. Like, what's the origin of the street names?
I got an idea. You could just listen to our podcast because we usually tell.
No, but every street?
Not every street, but with the significant ones we do. But yeah, that would be dope.
That would be dope.
Yeah, that actually.
That would take like 10 years to do.
It would. Yeah, because there's a lot of streets. It took us, a year and a half to do all 77
community areas.
Imagine we do the
You guys, we're going to be done in 11 episodes.
Yeah. Well, what's 77? You keep saying it.
I know. Done with 77.
Yeah, there we go.
We would have hit all 77. Well, we've done more than 77 episodes already. So
for sure.
This is episode 80?
Yeah, episode 80. Hey, episode 80, yeah. The neighborhoods, Garfield Ridge, Vitam Park, Sleepy Hollow, and LeClaire Court. Sleepy Hollow, y'all.
Oh.
We're going to talk about that.
That's like Stars Hollow.
Yeah, right? Is it? Or Sleepy Hollow, the movie?
Do you know Stars Hollow from
I don't know.
Gilmore Girls?
Do it look like I watched Gilmore Girls? For what? I mean, like,
do you want me to answer that?
Oh. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Let's revisit your dating
No,
history.
don't do that.
You
Don't
probably binged Gilmore Girls on a Sunday afternoon.
You a hater. You
with
a
hot
hater.
cocoa and marshmallows.
Stop it. No.
Don't do me.
No. This is the
Okay.
Notebook. Anyway.
Damn. Okay.
Here's how the name
All
came
right.
about. Here's how the name came about. Garfield Boulevard.
I hurt my own feelings.
Yeah, you did.
sometimes.
Yeah. Garfield Boulevard actually runs through the center of Garfield Ridge.
Mm.
And do you know the original name of Garfield Boulevard was actually 55th Street? It was renamed to honor President James Garfield after his assassination. The
Damn.
ridge part comes from the higher ground of the Glacier Ridge from Lake Michigan. Of the Mud Lake back in South Lawndale. So we are close to South Lawndale, just south of South Lawndale.
I had a stupid joke.
What?
After you said they honored him after he was assassinated, I thought of that Drake line where he says something till it's R.I.P.
Yeah.
That's my favorite song.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, that's what Drake do be going off. Anyway, Drake's still not in my top 5 yet.
Not?
Not. He's not.
That's not true. He was in your top
No,
5.
he was not
Yes,
ever.
he was.
Drake was never in my
Okay,
top 5.
who's your top 5?
Jay-Z,
Nas.
Biggie, Tupac, Nas, Common. Boom. What's up? It's been consistent.
Okay, but to be fair, 2 of those are dead, so you need to remove them off the list.
Kanye is number 6. Drake maybe. No, Andre 3000 is number 6.
Andre 3000. You know, the last time I heard you listen to a song by Andre 3000
Yesterday,
was like
you
at
wasn't in the
least-
car with me. You wasn't in the car with
Where
me.
were
but
you
it was
going?
yesterday. What? Listen, this don't even. This is irrelevant to the podcast. Anyway, let's go. Most of the shit we talk about is irrelevant.
Honestly, there's like 20 minutes of
us just
podcast content.
now with this camera, we got 25.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's hustle.
The history. This from the 1830s to the 1850s, this was an area that was just like a pass-through part of town, right? So, all the trails and things like that. Native Americans and whites actually use this as like that means of just travel to pass through and things like that. Very little people stayed in this area. Fun fact, the road that they used was actually Archer Avenue.
Oh.
Yeah, it was actually Archer Avenue.
Nice.
And it was named after Colonel William B. Archer, who was a was the first Illinois and Michigan Canal Commissioner. He bought 240 acres of land here in 1833.
Damn,
Yes.
240 acres.
240 acres
That's
of land.
a lot of acres, right?
Yeah, that's one is a lot. Shit.
Really? How
You know?
big is an acre?
I don't know, but black people only want 40 of them. So like if he had,
Yeah, 240.
he had 240, he could have did a lot. Anyway, let's
Yikes.
move on.
That's a lot.
Now I'm mad. He wasn't the first resident though. He wasn't the first resident in here. He just bought the land kind of like as of,
As a white person would.
Opportunity,
Simple.
Yeah. First resident in the area was John Wentworth, whose park we are sitting in right now.
Hey, look at that. It's like we planned it.
Yeah, like we planned it. He was the 19th and 21st mayor of Chicago. He bought a lot of land, right? In 1853, obviously, what we sitting in right now. But did you know some of his land, all the land in this area, was annexed in 3 different parts? It wasn't
Okay.
annexed all at once.
But it was all part of one community?
It was, and it was broken. It was broken up into pieces.
Okay.
So in with the big annexation of 1889, that was the first part. 1915 and 1921 are the other 2
I
times.
wonder why.
Yeah, I researched that and I couldn't come to a conclusion.
I bet you there's some people that were like, we don't want to be annexed. And
So
some people
Summit, Illinois is close by here, and a lot of Dutch. I'm kind of jumping ahead of my own thing. Actually, I'll go into it. Dutch farmers were among the first to settle in the area, right, in 1899, and they had a church that they created that was part of Summit, Illinois, which is just west of here. And so I feel like that the reason why they broke it up into pieces is because different parts of the area, people who settled here, were like, no, we don't want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it was more of that. And it makes sense. That's how most of the northern places were. Actually, the Norridge area, all that's the reason why they're not, part of Chicago is because they didn't want to be. But this right here, I feel like was a battle that they just kept losing 3 times, because the time frame is pretty close.
Yeah.
They developed the earliest neighborhood in the area. The Dutch did, which is Sleepy Hollow, in the northeast section of Garfield Ridge.
Okay.
Pretty cool. The population, and this is crazy. The population went from 2,500 to roughly 6,000 when
Wow.
just wait until when Eastern Europeans came to the area. The majority of the population that came from Eastern Europe was Polish. And
Checks out.
Yeah, it checks out. We'll talk about that when we talk about the food. Industry, the streetcar, and the Chicago Municipal Airport were the reasons that the growth kind of spurred here.
Which is why you hear 75,000 planes.
Yeah, and if you're wondering about Chicago Municipal Airport, it is now called Midway. So that's why you see the airport's just going. I mean the plane's just going crazy. If you can hear them, I don't think you can. I don't think you hear them. I can barely hear. We say that the mics are damn good. So population. Let's talk about the population for a second. From 1940 to 1950, the population was 6.9 thousand to 13,000.
Damn.
Yeah, but from 1950 to 1960. It went to 41,000 people. Tripled. It tripled,
Wow.
and that's because of, like I said, the industry and everything was just like booming over here, right? And this was a good spot to live. You know, I guess, once people did finally start settling in, it was a good spot to like kind of be in. And of course, you got industry, you got the airport, so you had jobs. You got things to do out here. 1960, it was all white. In 1960, it was all white, with 40% of those being foreign born now.
Foreign born.
Yeah. I said it. I took my time with it. They were foreign born. Now, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Now, here's the thing. Blacks started to come into the area, right? And, it started to come into the area. And it was with the Leclerc courts, right? So that was mixed use, the first integrated subdivision, or low rise affordable housing in the city. So blacks started to come in.
Crazy.
Yeah, they only made up 6.6% of the population then, right? Now we talking, we kind of jumped ahead to the 60s, right? But if we talk about earlier than that, if we right where we are right now, there's pretty much all bungalows. Like it's like very small houses, bungalows, couple mixed, multi-use, multi-dwelling apartments here, but it's all bungalows here. So a lot of people, I say that because as we go on, as we progress, the Chicago Housing Authority, they started building more, affordable housing by the Kennedy. And, we talked about that, but they built more. And, whites started to leave. White flight happened because of that. But they still maintain. A lot of that Polish population stayed in this area, right? They stayed in this area. And right now, they're about 40% white, with a majority of those being Polish, foreign born also. 53 is Hispanic, and a lot of Hispanic came from Little Village. And Pilsen, some from Pilsen, but a lot from Pilsen, Little Village, and then 5%, roughly 5%, are black now. There was one thing I want to say. So, like the development of the Leclerc courts, like I said, is the reason why a lot of blacks are here. But a decline happened. Two declines happened. The Great Depression.
Right.
Great Depression kind of did that for everybody, right? The Great Depression hurt everybody, but in this area particularly,
The Great Depression,
like
the 30s.
Yeah, the Great Depression. Yeah, what you was like, what are we doing? But that went down. So that's the 30s. But now back to kind of later. It was the airport. O'Hare was built, and O'Hare really just sucked the life out of the area.
That's what she said.
Boy,
That's what she said.
hey, look. Wait a minute, y'all. This is a family episode.
You said it, and then you just did this. It's out of my hands at that point.
Yeah, if you did.
That's what she said.
I was about to say, yeah, sucking the life out you. All right. Anyway, we loud as hell.
As hell.
The old
There's
lady
children,
walking her dog.
dogs.
Somebody playing with squirt guns.
Stop. Squirt guns.
I don't know. Anyway, but so when that happened, the area started to decline. Industry started to leave. We heard this in a lot of the southern, because South was pretty much all industry.
Yeah.
That's what it was way back in the day. But so when that started to leave, then you had you know, that's what more blacks came in because like now you got housing, you know what I mean?
Right.
White people moved out. This is one of the areas where a lot of whites did not move. They did move out. So, and they continued to build. There's a pretty good sense of community here.
Yeah.
Also, that kind of like still resonates. So this is.
It literally feels like a nostalgic older
Yeah.
Chicago vibe.
Yeah, it
you
does.
know?
Yeah, it does. It feels like that. And granted, like we are we're southwest, right? Southwest part of the city, and I mean, you are on the border of Chicago. Yeah, we're on the border of Chicago. If you come out to Garfield Ridge, but very nice, very nice community area. It's quiet. I mean, it's a Sunday. You know,
Right.
we chilling out here in the middle of park.
Where it says permit required for turf usage.
Okay, that's good. You know, I can read it real clearly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they made it big as hell.
Yeah, a bunch of rules.
It doesn't
here.
say if you go to jail below it. I can't see that far. But,
Yeah, me either. Don't nobody read the last line.
you know?
They gonna pull up and be like, what y'all
Guess
doing?
who's going to jail?
God gonna post my bail tonight. Anyway, that is the news on the scoop on
Scoop.
that's the scoop on Garfield Ridge. What you think? You kind of
Fantastic. I don't know. What do I think?
It's dope. It's dope. No, for real, it is dope.
It is. It's a really quiet like neighborhood.
Yeah, we the only loud ones here. You know what I mean?
For real.
Like,
We're the loudest thing in
for real.
in this neighborhood.
Loudest thing in this neighborhood. It's pretty cool. What's crazy is everybody walking. You could just see people just walking down. You know?
Yeah, people illegally walking their dogs off the leash behind us.
Illegally.
Living in Lakeview, that's what you turn into.
Yeah,
you turn into
any place a dog park.
Any place is an illegal dog park. There's one behind our house. It's like the best thing ever. Like everyone just takes their dogs and let them off the leash, whether you like it or not. There's like kids playing softball. Fuck them kids. Okay, these dogs got to run around somewhere.
Hey, somebody,
Whew.
we got to let
They
this
need
energy
to,
out.
yeah.
You know? Dog got to poop. You ain't about to do this in my house because those dogs be running around like crazy. Anyway, we tangent. That was good. You want to talk about the food?
Let's talk about the food.
Let's talk about the food, y'all. It was very good food. I'm excited to talk about it after this break.
We are back.
Hey.
With the food portion of this episode.
Yeah, buddy.
Y'all.
I
don't know why I said that. That's disgusting. Today we went to Peaches and Pears on Archer.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. And it's like a Polish breakfast and lunch. They say breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they close at 3, so it's like old people dinner.
But you get the whole menu.
You get the whole menu all day.
All
you
day.
can get breakfast, you can get sandwiches, you can get whatever. And it literally has like an old school diner. They've been around for 16 years. They just celebrated
16?
Yeah, they just celebrated 15 years last year.
Okay.
And
Damn, it's got a doper vibe than that.
yeah.
It feel like it's been around for like 60.
I know.
Yeah. Wow.
But it definitely has that like old school breakfast diner energy. There's a place in Lakeview that we love called Sam and George S&G.
Yeah.
And it has that same vibe. Like everyone that's been working there has probably been working there for forever since it opened.
Yeah.
The menu probably hasn't changed much since they opened. They added cold brew.
Yeah.
So you can get a cold brew now.
Hey.
But it's definitely that vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
For sure.
Which is about the cold brew, y'all, there's 2 different bars, or one bar, then I think you can order like a walk up and to go.
Yeah, there's a walk-up window that you can like go in and you order to go, and then you walk to the back room and it's your actual like sit-down breakfast area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like those booths where they stick to your skin if you're wearing shorts.
Where you just go when you get up.
And it smacks you in the ass.
Hey,
you know?
okay, shit. That shit.
It's
come
definitely
here for the seats.
if you're single.
Hey.
Or if you're not single.
Yeah, right. If y'all into
But
that.
I can't support that.
Wow,
Anyway. But yeah, so it's marketed as Polish, so it's a Polish like family breakfast.
Yeah.
But obviously they have things that are not Polish
Everything.
on the
Irish
menu.
food.
They have chilaquiles, which are Mexican.
Yeah, right.
As far as I know,
Which is really cool because like
I love that.
Yeah,
it accommodates the community.
I was just about to say,
what I mean?
yeah, it's you got Polish and Mexican, Hispanic working there.
Right.
The menus got Hispanic on there, so you know it's really dope.
I love that.
Yeah, how
little integration.
how they encompass the whole
Compensation.
No, compass.
No, and compass and mint.
Anyway,
Of multiple different cultures. So we had three different things. I had the Lala crepes or crepe, wherever you're from. They come with this like, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm not going to try, but it's this like.
Oh, you should. If it was me, you'd be like, listen to him, y'all. Listen to him.
All right, talk about what you ordered before, so I can pull up the name of the pronunciation.
I guess I'll go first. I had the skillet, right? I had the.
Which one did you have? The.
What was the
Polaquita?
Yeah, Polaquita skillet.
So yours has sliced smoked Polish sausage, diced onions on top of steaming hash browns, topped with shredded cheese, shredded cheddar, and scrambled eggs.
And let me tell you, y'all, that description don't do it justice.
That shit is cheesy.
It's cheesy, y'all. Like, it is very cheesy. And there's a lot of sausage in it, Pauls. There's a lot in it. The one thing it didn't have a lot of was like the egg. I feel like it was just one egg.
I think it was two.
Maybe it was two. And,
it was so much of everything else.
Yeah, but let me tell you, this was very good.
Yeah,
and like,
it looked amazing.
We talk about S&G. This is like our third time talking about S&G on this podcast, and not featuring.
Love S&G.
Yeah, but their skillets to me are like some of the best skillets in the city.
Yeah, they for me they are the best skillet.
This right here, I would say, is actually pretty damn good. You know what I mean? It is very good. Like, and for me, it's just like I don't like a little of like the protein. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And for me, it was
you said, don't be stingy with the meat now. Okay, load that sausage up.
That's what she said.
Like I was like, give it to me. No, give
him the sausage. No. He wants it.
See, you throwing me off. That's what it is. No, but it was like evenly spread throughout the whole thing. The cheese to me, I was like, it was so much cheese on there, you had to like scrape it off the side of the plate, which is fantastic. And then, of course, the hash browns were fantastic.
Yeah, and it came with a side, so you got the French toast.
Right. I got
I looked pancakes or regular toast. I looked at the French toast and I was like, this French toast looks so perfect. It looks fake.
Yeah, it did look fake.
Like it looks like. It's like a perfect fluffy. Do you know like milk bread?
Yeah,
that's what it's called, right? Like the little or like a brioche, right?
Yeah,
and then it's just like it's soaked perfectly, so the entire bread is soaked in the French toast mixture. It's not like just a layer on top.
Yeah,
and then it's cooked so well that it's cooked all the way through, and then the top is crispy, which is my favorite thing. I hate like soggy French toast.
Yeah, and it was golden yellow.
It was golden yellow.
It's fantastic. I liked it.
They make everything in house, even their soups, and which we'll get to the soup in a second. But it comes with one piece of French toast that's cut in half. I think that was like the perfect.
Yeah, that was the right amount to kind of complement the skillet.
Yeah.
So, what did you have?
I had the Lala crepe or crepe, and it's stuffed with their special sweet cheese sauce, topped off with fresh strawberries and blueberries, dusted with powdered sugar, and served with whipped cream and Smeatanka sauce. That wasn't even that funny. Relax.
Hey, look,
which is a dairy sauce. It's like a dairy-based cream.
That can't be it. Somebody out here.
I don't know. That's definitely not how it's pronounced, but that's
how it's read.
Smeatanka.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. With your bad self. Smeatanka. That's what I say.
Okay. Look at you. Which was really, really good. It's three of those crepes, and then they're stuffed with that cream, and it's. I shouldn't have eaten all three, if I'm being honest. I feel like two. Yeah.
They look small.
They do. They're very thin, but the cream is like
filled you up, huh?
It's like
why?
Wow,
come on now. This is
it's a family podcast.
It is. No.
There's sweet cheese sauce, and it's a lot. It's heavy. It's not heavy. It's like airy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not whipped, so I can't say it's whipped, but it's like think of like when you take milk and you froth it, but it's in a cream. I don't know how to describe it. It's pretty good.
Okay, it looked good.
It was really good. I ate all three. I shouldn't have. I should have just had two because now I'm extra full.
It was, which is surprising because it didn't look like it was a lot.
I know,
but it. I mean, I believe you because
also I am lactose intolerant, so that's probably
she's been blowing it up on set.
Stop. No, that's not the side effect of me eating it. I just feel lethargic.
Me, I be
bubbly.
Stop. It should be sounding like a lawnmower.
Oh wow.
My sometimes I be
Lord have
It sounds like
mercy.
my shit be asking questions like, brother,
Okay.
why did you bring us here?
Literally.
Anyway, yeah.
Why?
Nobody cares about that. But we started out. We had one more thing. What was the other thing that we had?
Well, we had the plate.
Yes.
That is a kielbasa, and it comes with sauerkraut, and it comes with grilled onions, and then you get 4 pierogies. We got the cheese and potato,
yep.
and they're cooked in like a bacon onion mixture, and
Perfection.
we got the smoked one, so you can get the
I think it's boiled,
steamed
or
smoked.
Yeah.
Fresh or smoked? I'm sorry.
Fresh or smoked. Yeah.
We got the smoked.
And let me tell you, I'm always gonna. That shit was good.
That was like
low-key,
really good.
Like low key, that shit was like. Honestly, I couldn't finish that because the skillet and everything else we had. But like
all the sausage you had before was
right. That was just one too many sausage. Anyway, it was. We so damn childish.
I know, for real. It's disgusting.
I'm glad this is our podcast and not nobody else.
I'd be like, oh, this is gross.
All right, I can't believe
talking about?
You have me on here. But we'd be right. We'd be okay when we had guests.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well,
no, not really. Yeah, I take that back too.
I don't know. And then that comes with, the pierogies were really good.
Fire.
I love pierogies. I love any kind of dumpling. Yeah. From any culture. If you have a dumpling, I'm ordering it.
Yeah,
because
I like dumplings too.
Relax.
No, okay? I do.
Relax.
No, they good.
Look at that toy plane that's flying above us.
Wow. Damn. That is a toy plane.
Isn't it?
Wow.
That shit, 2 passengers
yeah,
max.
for real. This shit, at the moment it get wobbly, you're going to see my ass fly on set.
It did wobble a little.
That's what I'm saying.
It did do this, one of these.
It did. That Chicago wind, boy.
Meow, meow, meow. Anyway, looks like your drone.
Damn. Oh, that's why I can't feel like my drone. Because my drone be as high as that.
Yeah. Higher.
My drone be higher than... Anyway, y'all don't care about this.
So what were you saying? Oh, pierogies. The pierogies were so good.
Fine.
You get 1 kielbasa, but I feel like it's enough because you get the soup to start off, and it's soup of the day. Today their soup was cream of chicken.
Cream of chicken. It was good.
Yeah,
I mean, we smacked that like before everything else.
All their soup is homemade, so everything, the broth is homemade. Like everything in it is homemade.
Oh, y'all, they snap then. If that's like,
they go crazy with it. They're known for their soups.
Wow, yeah. I mean, I see why this shit is. It was perfect.
It was really good.
Not even a joke. It was perfect. But
and it comes with, after your meal, you get a rice pudding.
Okay,
which we took to go because we ate a lot.
Yeah. We had to take it. One thing about the kielbasa plate that we had, the sauerkraut. Now, I'm not a big fan of sauerkraut, but I know how authentic it is. This sauerkraut.
So good.
Was very good. Like, it was abnormally good to me.
Yeah, it was really good.
And I made it clear that I'm not a big fan of sauerkraut.
You just like basic ass shit. That's why.
I'll eat it. I mean, especially on the Polish sausage, it does taste better on the Polish sausage.
Yeah.
However, when I took the slice of Polish sausage with like the little bacon shreds and the onion, and I got some sauerkraut on there.
Amazing, right?
I think it mixed with the onions. I don't know, y'all. You have to try it yourself. I definitely say come down here and get it because that was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to slide by that because that's like one of those things I'd be like, get that out of here.
And honestly, this place, like, it's not far. We're came from Lakeview, and it was a 15-minute drive.
Yeah, on a Sunday.
Right. I mean, who's having breakfast in the middle of the week? Y'all got jobs, no?
Right.
I mean, I don't fucking know.
Right, that's true. That's true, yeah.
They come on Saturday or Sunday.
I guess.
We were here at 9. They open at 7.
Yeah.
And the place was already packed when we got here.
Yeah, packed, yeah. It got even more packed as we were leaving.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I would say like 9 is a good time if you're a breakfast person and you like to try different breakfast spots and that's your thing. I would say it's definitely worth the 15-minute drive. Like, it's not a bad drive. It's not too far from wherever you are. And if you're already on the south side, it's literally extremely close.
Yes, you're here.
And what were you gonna say?
No, I said you here. You
right.
Yeah, if you honestly, what would be a good thing is if you are coming from, if you getting out of Midway and you hungry. You know what I'm saying? Just stop by. It's not that far. I mean, like, honestly, if you can't hear the planes, we literally are right over a flight path.
Yeah.
And Midway is minutes away from here.
Right.
But this would be a good spot to, if I knew, hey, I'm flying into Midway and like I'm hungry, let's just go down here. Like, you catch an Uber real quick or you drive. Yeah, I would definitely do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and also
it's morning time. I mean, any time of day.
Right. Yeah. But they're also like very community based. Like, looking on their Facebook page, they have so many community things, like the old ladies with the, what are they called? The ladies in the red hats. Like, they're like these 85-year-old ladies that come here for breakfast. Yeah. Damn, this shit is close as hell. I'm sorry. Yeah. These planes are like abnormally close.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
And you know me, I'm Arab and plain
Stop.
the
Bruh.
source
Don't do
of
that.
anxiety for me.
Don't
you
do
know,
that.
anytime I'm playing too close, like let's remove me from this situation.
Come on, man. There's somebody else like, yep. No. Anyway,
Never forget, am I right?
Stop it. Oh, bruh. And you on fire today. You on fire.
Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's very community based. People tend to come here often. A lot of people in the reviews were saying this is our go-to spot. This is our go-to breakfast spot. We're always here. They also decorate for Halloween. It's currently decorated. It's like decked out.
Yeah, and they weren't even done.
They were not.
She was like talking to one lady, and one lady complimented her. It was like, "Yo, you look nice. What you done?" She had to be a patron of a regular,
right?
And she was like, "Oh yeah, we're not even done."
Yeah,
you know? I was like, "Damn, what else? They got
literally
fucking ghouls and shit.
They got like spider webs coming down from the ceiling.
Whole restaurant.
Yeah,
not just parts. The whole restaurant. Stop. I can't stand it.
And they also, I saw for
you said I'd be getting heavy and turn into a Looney Tune, huh? I get excited and turn into
stop. That's racist.
No, it's
not. And they also have for Christmas they have a Mickey and a Minnie that show up dressed as Santa, and they like say hi to the kid. I swear.
What?
Like a big ass Mickey and Minnie. Yeah, I'll show you.
Like a overweight Mickey and Minnie, or
wow,
like damn.
Like in actual, like they're dressed as.
That's a real Disney dude.
See,
there you go. Look, if they can't
I don't know who Buddy is in the picture, but look at Minnie.
Buddy ass.
Look,
damn. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So they do that for Christmas. It's all decorated. It's really cute. They do a lot of like food drives, and they feed the community for free. Oh, yeah, they do like the elderly center feeding.
Oh, they definitely community based.
Yeah, super community based.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all.
That's it.
All right. Well, y'all be blessed if you like this episode. Go ahead and send it to someone who come out here for breakfast. Walk around this lovely neighborhood.
Yeah.
Check out the Polish breakfast spot.
Yeah.
If you did not like this episode,
it is what it is.
I mean, go get some sausage because you clearly need it.
Hey.
Okay? And we'll see you next whenever.
Peace.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of 77 Flavors of Chicago. We look forward to having you again next Monday. So make sure you look out for us on any platform where you can listen to a podcast. Make sure you rate, subscribe, and do all the things. And we'll see you next Monday.